Before President Duterte unleashed his battle cry against drugs, the men and women of the Philippine National Police Anti-Illegal Drugs Special Operations Task Force has been fighting the war against illegal drugs alongside the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency since its creation in 2003. With the Philippines identified by the United Nations in 2002 as one of the origins of methamphetamine in Asia, it was timely that PNP AID-SOT were created under Executive Order 218 to intensify the combat against illegal drugs. In 2005, AID-SOT was reorganized under LOI Contra Droga to deploy more people in its efforts to reduce drug supply and strengthen intelligence gathering against big-time drug syndicates. To streamline its operations, LOI Contra Droga Alpha was issued in 2007. This was followed by the launch of LOI Contra Droga Bravo in 2009 and LOI Contra Droga Charlie in 2012. A full-time task force commander has been designated to provide a closer supervision of its operations during this period. But the escalating warfare needed a permanent anti-illegal drugs group to fight against the drug syndicates and its allies. On October 30, 2015, the NAPOLCOM issued Resolution Number 2015-547 to approve the creation of the PNP AIDG with Police Senior Superintendent Antonio N. Guardiola Jr. as the first director of the group.
Nang hostage ng sanggol ang isang lalaki na posibleng bangag daw sa droga.
Hostage ng isang lango sa droga ang isang sales lady sa tapat ng isang bus station.
Matapos mapaulat na may nagaganap na hostage taking sa ikatlong palapag ng bahay na ito. Lango umano sa droga ang sospek kaya halos wala na sa sarili.
My God, I hate drugs. I said that the fight against criminality and illegal drugs will be relentless and sustained. And that is why I call on the Philippine National Police, double your efforts, triple them if need be.
Yung mga drug lord dyan, manda na kayo. Sasagasaan ko kayo.
The fearless battle cry of the President and the PNP Chief strengthened the resolve of the PNP AIDG to intensify the fight against illegal drugs. This resulted into 42 high-value and high-impact drug operations were conducted comprising of 11 buy-bust operations, 12 search warrants implemented, 11 interdiction operations, 2 warrant of arrest, 1 hot pursuit operation, 1 checkpoint operation, 3 recovery operation, and 1 international anti-drugs operation. 90 drug personalities arrested, 31 of which were foreign nationals, 17 were killed, and 33 drug cases filed in different courts. During operations, the number of seized illegal drugs amounted to 596.818 kilograms of methamphetamine hydrochloride or shabu, 248 liters of liquid shabu, 24,474.10 grams of ephedrine, 43,153.64 grams of cocaine, 1,860 ml of liquid cocaine, 160 pieces of ecstasy tablets, and various laboratory equipment with an estimated monetary value of 4,727,047,515 pesos. Some of the notable arrests were in July 2016, Police Senior Superintendent Albert Ignatius D. Ferro became the director of PNP AIDG, and in just 3 days, 900 million worth of shabu was confiscated in Claveria, Cagayan. 100 days from the day Director Ferro assumed position, a series of raids and arrests were conducted. The fearless PNP AIDG arrested big-time drug lords, cracked down large-scale drug laboratories, and launched intensified community-based contra-droga lectures. PNP AIDG was also tasked to accompany suspected high-profile drug lord Kerwin Espinosa in his return to the Philippines. Other notable accomplishments of the group include the Virac Catanduanes Mega Shabu Laboratory, the guilty verdict on the Chin Drug Group, the conviction of party drug trafficker Jeremy Eaton. Actual police buy-bust and raid operations are just one phase of the strategies used by the PNP AIDG. PNP personnel are also frontliners in the drug demand reduction activities. Since January of this year, a total of 110 drug symposium and lectures were conducted with 34,640 participants.
The Community Affairs Division is one way the PNP demonstrate that war against illegal drugs can be fought even by the smallest unit of our society. While our special forces crack down on Shabu laboratories, we at the Community Affairs builds awareness in schools, barangays, and workplaces about the ill effect of illegal drugs. The PNP AIDG believes that information dissemination is an indispensable weapon and artillery to fight against illegal drugs.
To effectively convey the ill effects of drugs, the PNP AIDG organized trainings to develop more trainers to be deployed in schools, offices, and communities. The group also partnered with the People's Organization, Anti-Crime and Community Emergency Response or ASSERT to expand the reach of its anti-illegal drug advocacy. These lectures garnered positive perception from the participants. These milestones will not be possible without the zealously performance of the dedicated men and women from the various divisions of the PNP AIDG. At the helm of PNP AIDG is the Office of the Director. As the Director, Senior Superintendent Ignatius Ferro oversees the tactical and strategic movements, deployment of personnel, and handles relations with other anti-illegal drug law enforcement agencies. Under the Office of the Director are Deputy Director for Administration, Police Senior Superintendent Eduardo P. Asierto. The Deputy Director for Administration assumes the role of the Director in his absence and assists in the execution of policies, directives, programs, and projects. Deputy Director for Operations, Police Senior Superintendent Benjamin C. Acorda. His functions are to assist in supervising and directing the operations group. Also under the Office of the Director is Chief of Staff, Police Senior Superintendent Randy Q. Peralta, who handles administrative affairs and coordination between the divisions and units. PNP AIDG has 5 staff divisions: the Administration and Resource Management Division or ARMD. Under ARMD are the Logistics Section and the Budget and Finance Section, Intelligence and Foreign Liaison Division, the Operation and Plans Division, the Community Affairs Division, and Legal and Investigation Division. The Special Operating Units are the pride of the PNP AIDG and contribute largely on the accomplishments of the group. The division is comprised of the Special Operating Units, the Special Interdiction Units, and the Special Weapons and Tactics. The Special Weapons and Tactics are the highly trained team that supports the AIDG's anti-illegal drug operations. These are the men and women of the PNP AIDG, the unsung heroes behind the battle against illegal drugs. PNP AIDG operatives are trained on anti-illegal drugs operations and investigation, narcotics investigation, chemical diversion, clandestine lab investigation, as well as international law enforcement and drug smuggling response. These trainings, both local and in other countries, are intended to upgrade the skills of the PNP AIDG. Partnerships with international anti-drug agencies are fortified to strengthen the defense against the illegal drug trade with collaborative intelligence operations. Some of the landmark collaborative efforts with international agencies include arrest of Russian student Novopashina Anastasia, transport of Kerwin Espinosa from Abu Dhabi. The battle versus illegal drug trade proves to be Herculean and calls for more warriors to uphold the fight. This year was the first time that recruits were allocated intentionally for PNP AIDG. For 13 years, PNP AIDG has built its name as a prestigious anti-drug group on its creed of competence, organizational development, excellence, and professionalism. These efforts on redefining the Philippine National Police have earned PNP AIDG several citations and awards, such as Presidential Citation by President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo for exemplary achievement in the government's campaign against illegal drugs. 2004 Plaque of Merit Special Unit Award by PNP Chief Police Director General Hermogenes E. Ebdane Jr. 2013 Congressional Plaque of Recognition awarded by the House of Representatives Committee on Dangerous Drugs during the 16th Congress. 2014 PNP Plaque of Recognition for its significant achievements in effectively neutralizing drug trafficking syndicates operating in the country on the occasion of the 113th Police Service Anniversary. 2015 PNP Plaque of Recognition on the occasion of the 114th Police Service Anniversary. Police Inspector Lito T. Pirote awarding. The current intensification of supply and demand reduction activities and its results are far more rewarding than any other awards. With the determination and continuous efforts to win the war against illegal drugs, the valiant men and women of PNP AIDG are set to take a big leap with the plans of establishing PNP AIDG offices in all Philippine regions. These selfless and courageous undertakings ensure every Filipino and the next generations that there is hope for a drug-free Philippines.
As we brave into another year in this long and rigorous battle against an enemy that destroyed countless lives and threatens to turn the cradle of the brave into a land cradling modern-day traitors. But change has now taken over, and we have seen before our very eyes that indeed there's still hope for our country. Recently, the series of events unfold to reveal that this battle is just one of the many in a war against illegal drugs. Ladies and gentlemen of the PNP Anti-Illegal Drugs, no matter how small your task may be in this war, I ask you to continue the fight not just for your families, but for the younger generation that they may live in a safe and a drug-free country. The PNP Anti-Illegal Drugs has now gone a long way in this war, and the country asks us not just to walk, but to run an extra mile and double our efforts in performing our tasks. As a group, let us all be always on guard and be steadfast on our principles. I cannot promise instant victory, but I challenge you to take a stand for what is right, and let us fight a good fight.